Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning for everyone out there. Uh, in this rainy, cooly day. Hello, Elaine. Wonderful to see you. Good to see all of you. How are you today? As you can see, I'm feeling great today. And the reason why I feel so great today, I actually got a loads and loads of wonderful sleep. Yay! Hello, Emma. Oh, my dear, have I slept? I mean, yes, it decided to rain a little bit, but not much. But it's windy. Yay! And today it's not so hot. It's normal Danish summer temperature. Yes, cool, windy. Oh, so good. I mean, even so chilled that I had to take a sheet. I had to put something to cover me. I mean, when you have to do that, that is good. So good. I mean, feel so happy. Yeah, thank you, Emma. So, because it's not, I mean, it's not good when it's too hot, 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 hot. Yeah. So I got a load of sleep. Yeah, it is really true, Elaine. I mean, you can't sleep when it's too hot. I mean, I think the problem is also when it gets warm, you don't feel the desire to eat. I mean, in the same way you do when it's cold. Um, and to get it also say to get a good rest, you need to have it cool down a little bit. So and thank God it did. So yes, um, I have been not so busy. No, so and people keep saying eat, eat, eat. I mean, you can't eat all that in the summer. So nope. Um, I had a challenge. Oh, you don't, Emma. Don't be sorry about that. I mean, it's okay. I mean, don't worry. I find sometimes eating can be comfortable. I mean, yes, what I'm doing here is I'm actually making some very thin stripes. I have a lot of these rib off from my, and as you can see, I'm just using my cardboard ATCs for rolling them up. I was thinking instead of using this very heavy, yeah, so do I sometimes, Emma. Don't be sad about it. But I am making smaller strips to put around my pocket journal pages. I am going to stitch, so I use this very slim uh, ribbon, and sometimes I use it. I simply strip them out like this. Um, this is actually what was left of my frontier skirt I made. Thank you, Emma. Oh, yeah. It's not good, Emma. You don't have anything you can sort of, instead of think about eating. Um, I know it's not very healthy, but I have a friend. She said the comforting is to have actually something in your mouth, because it has something to do when you are a child and nursing, and the feeling to have something in your mouth is comforting, and you can actually get some long lasting. She has invented what she call a not fatting long lasting lollipop, and it's like I don't know if she's using some sort of um or what is she calling it, like a giant plastic bead or something, and she has there's a stick into it. um and she said it's comfort her to feel she has like a lollipop, the way she move her mouth like this. And okay, you understand what I mean, like uh and just like this. And she, because then you develop saliva, and she said it's comforting and the beneficial. She's also a very big girl, and she also eat when and she eat candy a lot. And then she has heard about this and made one of these lollipops. um and she said it's really comforting. um yeah, and it is actually here in Denmark, some research have said that it is actually this, that you are, when you're a child and you nurse with your mother's breast and they're sucking, I mean, that sensation you have here is comforting. And that's why people, I mean, when you're anxious, sad, or things, you like to have something in your mouth to comfort you. And a lot of time it's food you put into your mouth. So yeah. Hello, Kansas. Okay, Elaine. Yeah, exactly. But I'll beware about chemicals in all that chewing stuff because I'm not so sure they are so healthy for you. So you have to have something. I mean, if you understand what I mean, but so I mean, I will find something that isn't so, I mean, unhealthy for you. I have slept so good tonight, Kansas. Yeah, so am I, Emma. You have to be careful because you know what? It has been chill tonight. Yes, I know. I am going shopping later. Yes, because it has cooled down. But you know what? We have Formula One racing car run here in Copenhagen, and I have racing cars. You have no idea. Driving past my street down there, I see the most amazing Formula One cars, and it's a vroom 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 from 8 o'clock in the morning. So I'm so happy that it was so cool tonight, and I had an early night, and I have actually slept for about 10 hours. Not good compared to I would have been, but oh my God, have I slept good? Yes. So, yep. Oh no, Elaine. Oh yes, I did. I really needed that rest. I mean, it was oh, and I said to myself it was well deserved to get that rest. Really, I need to check. So, oh, sorry, I could see I got a little Skype message from my wonderful friend Tracy. Yeah. Yeah, I feel really arrested. I mean, it's amazing. I can even deal with these racing cars. Okay, but Emma, I have, I know, I think, was it you? I can't remember, but I promised one of you um, about something about napkins, and you can only get plain napkins. So I have an um, confession of a napkin, but this time, for the first time, I actually bought this. I got 50 napkins for 20 krona, plain ones, and I hate these, so I am going to rewrap them in something more better. Um, I had promised you it wasn't you. No. Okay. But some ask me, because you could only have these plain, and can you use these in crafting? Of course you can. You can actually make a lot of wonderful things with these one colored plain. This is a 3-ply napkin. Um, we can have them in, I mean, all sorts of colorways. And as you can see, it's pretty good tissue. I got 1. And 3. Like this. What you simply is doing. Okay, Emma. Bye, and thank you for coming by. Love you, darling. Love you. Good morning. It's afternoon. Susan, Jarell, good morning. For you. Okay, it wasn't Emma, but I am going to show what to do when you only is able to get these very plain, some would say boring napkins, but I really like the color of this. It's plum. It's actually a light plum color. So it's beautiful, very beautiful plum. And as you can see in my description, I also write something about dragons. And yes, as you can see, remember I had these knight in armor napkins, and I actually have managed to sort of cut it down a little bit in size. So as you can see, I have split the napkin like this, take from the bottom here and lower the other side so I could get the dragon down here in normal size. Then I have made it like a fake leather look, as you can see here. And I actually made 2 of these, as you can see here. What I'm doing now, as you can see, is stitching all around the edges with blanket stitches like this. And here it actually is when it has stitching on the side. And I was thinking about, I mean, Marina talked about putting some red crochet. No, this was a paper napkin, Susan. These are actually paper napkins that I sort of use. If you can hang on, I'll pick one up so you can see it, Susan. I have them in my kitchen. I got these. Here it is. It's a plain paper napkin I bought from ensfarvede here in Copenhagen, Denmark. And as you can see, it's a 3-ply paper napkin, and it's actually normally look like this. And what I have done is, as you can see, taken it and split it in half. Then I have simply, as you can see, lowered the knight and raised the dragon. And I am showing you how I do this. I also do them on cloth. And I am going to say hello to Maria and welcome. I have also made it here. I'm showing you. As you can see, I have taken, first of all, a piece of, this is wall burlap, or in Denmark, we call it vævfilt. Hello, Anastasia. And here you can actually see I have mirrored it. So he is turning upside down. As you can see, you can actually mirror the image by using a varnish technique. This is made on this. Normally we put it on, so it got this like a painting structure to it. What I have done here, as you can see, this is a piece of fabric that I have simply painted it, put some white sheets of napkins, painted it, and as you can see, I have then put this napkin and I have painted the fabric. And what I have actually used is ordinary household paint meant for wood panel household paint. And as you can see, I have then varnished it. And what I can do now is I can simply do anything I want with it because of the varnish. And what I'm actually using is ordinary ingenieur varnish that I buy in my local hardware store or garden center, Sylvan, here in Denmark. This is going to be also a journal cover. But as you can see, it's pretty big. So, and this is some old book pages, paper. It has paper into it. It's like made like the fake book, like leather for books. Yes. So, and as you can see, I give it the leather look, and they get pretty sturdy. Thank you, Elaine. And this is also going to be a journal cover, like this, but for a like an accountant's book, where you have these long pages, and I am going to stitch it, so it is going to be a loose cover, and how to put it insert. But here I left some fabric so you can see it's put on fabric. This is going to have one more coat of varnish, and of course have a paint on the back. Then I can actually make it into a zipper bag and make it sturdy. And this is going to be another video where I show you how you can make this into a zip lock where you put a zipper into it and make a like a zipper bag where you can put things into it. Right now it's not painted and finished, and you can also make it if you can put it on fabric. I am going to show you how to make a pillow for your couch, where I put it on a fabric but in a different way, so it's still flexible, but I am going to show you how to do it. And like a vinyl, like these like with animal print you can buy. I am going to show you how you can make a cushion or a pillow, I don't know what you call it, but to have on your couch, and it will be safe, and you can wipe it off. And yes, and you can also make them to put on. I am actually working on making a link, and yes, I am selling my stuff, Maria, but it depends. It depends on what I am actually doing, and what the purpose is. For example, this has 3 layers of varnish, and if you are, I give it by this. On this, I have also 3 layers because for the napkin has to be totally secured. And I have also varnish here, but not. I have only 2 layers of varnish on painted surface, basic, because I use wall paint. Hello, Amber, darling. I have missed you. Back to Maria. Yes, the problem right now, Maria, is my Facebook shop where I sell my little shop group I have is on Danish. Everything is written on Danish, and the prices is in Denmark. Oh, yeah. So I expect about a week for now. I probably have a English translated shop to show you on my Facebook. And as you can see here, I have just made the cover, and now I'm making the blanket stitches all around. What I have done here is I have crocheted one of my hand crocheted here in red, and I don't know if you can see it, and then I am going to put a red hand crocheted trim all around it, and then I am going to crochet like this, and I am going to show you, but I don't know about the closure. And as you can see, I also make these dollies here in different colors for my shop and in different crochet. As you can see, I have just finished one here where I simply have put some crocheted ribbon on top between, and then I have tied. I haven't secured this, a closer for it like this. And as you can see here, then I simply have, this is napkin. This is actually decoupage by bits and pieces. Grayish tissue paper I found lost. And then I'm stitching these here. This one is reserved. As you can see, then I have simply tied this crochet around here, under here. So, and I make 2 strings, so you can put either 1 or 2 signatures into it. What I then do when I sell them, I pack them, and you will get a big version, and you will get, there'll be a hand crochet dolly, and this is not finished, but then you will get 6 pages like this, where you can actually fold them up like this. And the same, there will be a tiny little itty weeny one like this, and the same. Oh, oh, thank you, Susan. And as you can see here, I am showing you how to make this. And I am going to fix it. And then I put, so I can see the colors will match. And there will be some, bits and pieces and more paper into it. But as you can see, I put it as a loose segment into it, signatures. So you can simply just take it in and change it out. I'm so happy for seeing you, Amber, and I have also promoted you a little bit. So, and I'm so happy your son I love that little rabbit. So, yeah, we have missed you. Oh, oh, you ordered a webcam. Yes, we are going to love to see Amber. We miss her beautiful smile. Hello, Nairobi. So I miss your smile and your wonderful, lovely way to be. You are fresh air. I can assure you. Welcome to Nairobi. Oh, wonderful. So, but I guess I am being ready about next week. Now it's a little cooler here in Denmark. So I might can get all my needed rest. So this, so that's what I have been doing. Oh, that sounds like a good one, Amber. That's a good webcam. And hello, Clara. And I am hand stitching around with blanket stitches on sort of all my covers. I am so pleased to see Amber. Oh, and actually doing, and it is actually like stitching in sturdy leather, and it has a leather touch to it. And I gave it a coat of metallic gray on top of the black, just to talk a little bit about it. And as I showed you, the red, and then there will be red crocheted string. And Osimon, Elaine, Confession of a Napkin Addict. So, yes, and thank you for the pictures, Amber. So, yeah, because everybody that know me know I have a weakness. Oh, wow, Amber. Wow. Yeah. Oh, that is nice, Amber. Mm. Okay, I drink, I smoke, I eat in my channel. Oh, Maria, my. Yes, and I disappear too. I mean, I go to the when nature calls. Kansas, that's right. I have a magic Harry Potter invisibility cloak when nature calls. I need to run. Yeah. Or when the but okay, here it is. And as you can see, it's actually windy here today. Okay, I couldn't help it. Winter napkins, and they are silver, pale blue, very cold blue, but it has silver print of snowflakes, ice crystals onto it, and stars. So I call it a winter napkin here. And then I found oh yes, I mean yes, snowflakes. It's really snowflakes, as you can you see it? And some of the snowflakes is silver. And then I found these Halloween. And as you can see here in Denmark, you can actually buy napkins for every season, all year round. So I got these for an okay price. And I didn't know it was contagious. I feel guilty. I feel guilty. I'm sorry. But I do have a magic. I mean, I can't pass napkins. I mean, yeah, I love napkins. And also because I do a lot of craft with them. Okay, thank you. Yes, it is actually because we have the phenomenon called hygge, and Danes use a lot of napkins. I mean, we have napkins everywhere. I mean, if you invite people to coffee, we have like coffee table, cake tables, and we always have napkins. So yes, we actually have 3 factories in Denmark that make napkins. I mean, we have a big consumption of napkins. My grandmother had the most beautiful, and it is tradition that when you invite people, you don't use the same pattern napkin. So every time you invite people over for coffee, you also have a new design of napkins, and then you start to sort of admire the napkins like this, and you talk about them, and sometimes people actually took them with them home and put it in a like a pocket. Hello, Joey. Good to see you. And sometimes they were folded like this. I see if I can do it. So you actually have them like this. And then they were in your coffee cup, and then you placed, sometimes you put a little flour in here if it's in the glass, or you put the cutlery into the napkin like this. So it is very used here in Denmark. Are you saying hey to my Fiona cat, Maria, or do we have a Fiona? So that's okay. Yes, Fiona is sleeping next door. Yes. So we have a very, yeah, you can have, I mean, here in Denmark, our paper towel is plain white. Oh, you Fiona, okay. I mean, my cat is Fiona. My kitty's name is Fiona. I didn't know that, Joey. Okay, because I was a little confused. Excellent. Yes, you're a cat. I actually never know you name, but I got these too. I couldn't help it. Sorry for scratching my nose. I am sort of down on earth. It's okay, Maria, but it's nice to know. Because I was say, Fiona, why are you Fiona? She's not here. I mean, oh yes, and I don't know who it was. See, but I have also bought these plum-colored napkins because, as you can see, I mean, these 50 of them, 20 krona. You can, I mean, there's not that color. You can't get these onto. I mean, I sometimes think about when I go napkin shopping, I might go and take some pictures for you girls to see the amount, even every supermarket. I mean, sometimes you're amazed by the amount of napkins and designs, and sometimes I have an entire section only with napkins and candlelights. And sometimes you can even buy napkins that match the candles. And you can actually buy one-time service. I mean, this for birthdays and stuff like that. Yeah, and I think it's fair in price too. And girl, I have to take on my invisibility cloak because nature calls. So just a minute. I am horrible back. Oh. Yes. No. And as you can see, I have been wheel shopping. What is hygge? It's a very Danish phenomenon. I mean, we hygge. That means, for example, if I like a friend, I say, you know what, come over and have some hygge. That means that you simply invite a person or two persons, and you could take a good movie or anything else. What you're doing is that you are actually making a nice table, like sugar. No, I don't have a sugar. I don't know what you mean, but hygge is when you bake a cake. It's yes, it is, Joey. It's when you simply invite and sit down and take your crochet, or I mean, then you sit down and just talk and put your legs up and make some good sandwiches. Here in Denmark, we eat Danish open sandwiches like smørbrød, and have coffee and simply just having a good time where we relax and set a table with no reason at all, just hygge. In the evening, lit up a candlelight. Hello, Jean. Hey, welcome. And yeah, like a coffee clutch. Yes, exactly, Claire. And where we sort of show photos or cook together. And yeah, but we do that. You're welcome, Clara. Yeah. Sometimes when we have a little, we make, it's like hanging out, but not. We are also crafty. I mean, sometimes we can have a quilt hygge. That means we do quilts and sit down just and having a good time. Or we can sit and read a book. Sometimes we meet with a book and we simply just sit down and relax with books. Yes, it's like hygge with me. Yes, I'm trying to make it like hygge. I mean, so it's not like, stressful or something. I mean, it has to be time for chat too. Yeah, I have seen some that had explained the phenomenon hygge. Um, have a look at this. I have bought wheels, and I am going to, as you can see, I have 8 wheels in here. And I am going to build myself one of these trolleys with 4 shelves out of old cardboard boxes and some wood leftovers. And that's what I am going to do today. I am woodworking and cardboard working. It depends. The men can come if they want. Sometimes it's just women that meet with their knitting and coffee and gossip, and a lot of things is that you also invite your neighbor to hygge, but not anymore, not here in Copenhagen. But yes, and sometimes the guys go outside and talk, and it's similarly sort of like your barbecues. I mean, we Danes don't barbecue, we drink coffee, bake cakes, like a beauty shop chat. Yes, exactly, Amber. I mean, and where we talk about, yeah, anything. Yeah. So, and sometimes we say hello to each other, or we meet in the yard or in the park or something. Yeah. So, and we sit at table, and sometimes we are low of budget, but then okay, you know what? I have potatoes, I have greens, and my friend says, you know what? I think I got 2 pot chops and some of this, and a third has some of this. Then we simply make it. She brings the pork chop, I bring the potatoes, and another one something else for dessert, and we go together and we simply cook. And then we sit down and make hygge and enjoy the food that we sort of brought together. Because or if it could be somebody run out of bread, okay, I have bread, what do you have? I have this, why don't we meet and simply cook together and sit and hygge and eat together. That's also how we do a lot here in Denmark. We make together. Oh, you're hungry now, Susan. Yeah. So, yeah, that's Danish hygge. So, and this is going to be fun. Hopefully. And I'm going to save some of this because Sue gave me a challenge to make 3 tags, because I was actually going to throw this out, but I am going to save some things because there's something about making 3 tags out of something I want to throw out, so I better save it. But as you can see, I got these very cheap, 8 of them. And I am going to make myself 2 trolleys, and I want 4 shelves on mine, and that means I have found the most perfect cardboard boxes from my local supermarket. Thank you, Little. In Abugal. And these are actually from Aldi. I got these very cheap from Aldi. I paid about, yeah, $10 for 8 furniture wheels. And I can see some of them even have brakes on them. I have 4 with brakes and 4 without brakes. And it can take up to 20 kilograms. And it can actually yes. So, and here's the montage. It's actually these. So, and this can go in a junk journal. So I am going to start off with 2 brakes. Here's a brake, 2 brakes, and 2 without a brake. So, and each wheel can take 20 kilograms. So I need 4 wheels. I need a 4-wheeler. Yes. So I don't know, Elaine, that people are either very shocked or trying to sort of trick the refrigerator because they're hungry. I don't know. So, yes. I was also thought about it was might frozen or something, but I can see it's not, so everybody is quiet. So, but I am done talking. It's okay. Sometimes we are actually hygge here by crafting together and just listening what I'm saying. And that's it. So, and yeah. On you trying to figure out how. Yeah. Oh, you haven't had your coffee, Amber? That's awful. How to spell hygge? Hygge is hygge. We spell hygge like this. Exactly, Elaine. Yes. I am going to make it like the little chested drawer, just bigger. So that's how I am going to make this trolley cart with yeah. Little wine here. But off the camera, I am going to show you if you want the final result. Of course. I need to see where I put my black thread here. I just had it. Hello, Sherry and Sue. I just had my black sewing thread, and now it seems my sewing thread has actually hid from me. So, hello, Emily. So good to see you. I better save some garbage. Oh, you pulled an all-nighter. And I got Brenda. Yeah. Good to see you. Sorry, just cleaned my ear. Or Cress scratched my, but I don't. Sorry for leaving. I just needed a new stitching. Oh, it went off for 7 hours, Emily. I had to give up. I simply fall asleep. Yeah, I lasted for yeah 5 hours, Sue, and then I had to. I mean, go to bed because then it was started to be 1, 2 in the morning here, and I told myself, nope, early bed. So I was there in the beginning, I think, and when the time here was about 2 in the morning, I had to sort of go to bed. Yeah. So, and I can assure you, I have slept so wonderful. No, it's not easy with the time zones here. So, and I had a bad night about partying. Yeah. Okay. Bye, Maria. And thank you for coming by here. I have just made, see, reduced my night napkins into handleable size of a journal by sort of cutting down and put together. Bye, Elaine. Bye, and have a great night. And what I'm actually doing now, as I do with all my journals, um, here, these are the napkins that I used for it. As you can see, it comes like a whole picture like this. And as you can see, what I have actually done is I have sort of taken the knight here and lowered the dragon. So I could make a more handleable size of journal. And as you can see, I have made 2 of them, and I have made it like a fake leather cover, as you can see here, and like that one. And as you can see, the stitches, and what I'm going to do is put this here like this. I used a mixture of white and black, so that means I have used gray paint. Yes, I do. Susan, I am separating. I am only taking one layer because then, yes, I also show it in my video that I am separating it, and it's because when it dry out, you can actually risk that the layers are losing, and it will simply peel off. And you will simply lose the sturdiness. Yeah, I am showing you, see what I'm doing like this, Susan. First, I smear it like this. And as you can see, I do like this, very gently. This is the easy layer on this one. And all around, because the edges are the one that sort of can give you tricky, then you simply start just smoothing out the corner. So you simply can get, I can't see with my glasses on. And pinch into, as you can see, these are very, very heavy, sticking to it. As you can see, oh, it might cause that your Mod Podge is too watery, or your brush isn't soft enough. But as you can see here, I always start to layer on some Mod Podge, or in this case, when I make cover, it is varnish. And then I simply, yeah, I use polyacrylic, but I also do Mod Podge. But I always start to make a thin layer of Mod Podge. But mostly I use polyacrylic varnish because it gives a better surface. Bye, Emma, and have a good nap. And as you can see, I have got all the white out of here very gently. But you can also, you have to be careful, Susan, your Mod Podge isn't too watery, and you can actually buy something called decoupage lacquer, and it also contains with polyacrylic. So the professional decoupage Mod Podge is content with polyacrylic. Yeah. So and of course, as soon as I'm done translating, I'm put up. I'm making a sale group for my items in my Facebook, and I am going to call it Catherine's Creative Kitchen. Little shop. And I am going to put the prices in US dollars, not in Danes. You're welcome, Susan. Yes. But I can take you in the kitchen a day. I'll show some small videos how I do it so you can see it. How I put the napkin on. But try to start up with and then dry it a little bit so the surface is sticky, and then you place your napkin, and then you simply very gently brush Mod Podge over the napkin. So bring you one. One day I'm going to show you how Danish open sandwiches are served. But today I am sort of British sandwich. So oh, Amber. Yeah. And feel free to chat with each other. And she's disappearing, and have a good time. And I don't mind your decluttering for me. I am going to have sandwich, Kansas, so I'll be right back. Yes, get a snack. Okay, girls, have you destashed for me? Yes, I will show you. I have made sandwich with carrots, peas, asparagus. Nope, I don't eat pork. No, pork sandwich. It's mayonnaise, peas, asparagus. I think you call it asparagus, and carrots and cucumber. So it has greens. It's a leftover. Yes, it's a veg sandwich. Um, Sometimes I use white sauce with greens into it when I have and chicken meat, and when I have made little cups with filling. Mm. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, cream peas and cream. I mean, yeah. Um, this is actually food for sugar. These are called beer napkins. So when we meet for coffee and there is a ball game in Denmark, it's football. We have these size napkins like this. This is called, just if you have a beer or you need to dry mouth or some like, yeah, just sugar. This is, sort of here. And you have these for drinks like this. So yes, you can simply have whatever napkin here in Denmark. Yeah, tomato sandwich and a potato sandwich. I forgot to cut it. Or fried green tomatoes. I like fried green tomatoes with bacon and put it in a sandwich. I eat that too. Mm. mm. That sounds good. Mm. Okay, I'll get the green tomatoes. Oh, I love fresh basil. I mean, on a tomato, or I can even put a scrambled egg. Oh, yes, jalapeno cream cheese. I mean, scrambled egg with tomatoes in a sandwich. That's also nice. I mean, I know. Oh, I'm so happy. It's I mean, there's a breeze coming in now. I get fresh air and it's not hot. Oh, yeah. Mm, mm. I'm probably losing some of you. I can see it the number is dumping. And I'm probably getting a thumbs down for sitting here in front of you eating. But never mind. Okay, no thumbs down. I'm impressed. Thank you. But oh, I got 12 thumbs up. Okay, they are all, of course they are, Brenda. I made them hungry. Yeah. Mm, yeah. So, so the day plan today, what I'm going to do, or the schedule of my day. Oh, okay, you on the phone? Yeah. Oh, you're making sausage pizza. Yeah. Oh, oh, it's a little problem, yeah, to put the computer in the kitchen. Do we still have Susan? No. Yeah. But Susan, you Sue. Mm. I'm horrible. I just lick my fingers here. I'm a Viking. It was the other Susan. No, but never mind. It was because oh, okay, yeah. I was too. I'm glad you're here, Sue. Yes, I was. Welcome back, Emma. No, I was thinking if she wanted to see, I could put up later how I put on napkins with Mud Podge and Anastasia is back from the fridge. That's good. Hello, Anastasia. And I'm using my fingers. I'm a Viking, sorry. Good to see you, Emma. Yeah, fried onions. Good idea for pulsa. It seems I made everybody hungry. Yep. Mm. I think we all are, Emma, having a snack. So, and as you can see, this is brown. It's like a rye into this because it's very not easy here in Denmark to buy white bread. Um, so there's the rye in every sort of bread you get here. Uh, we are eating a lot of brown bread. No. Sorry, Anna. When did you? I haven't. Did you put it on here because I was away for a short moment to get my sandwich? Oh, you think to make a clock? Oh, you can actually do that. Yes. I have actually never seen a square. Do you think like a square clock? Mm. Yeah. You mean like this? Have the clock here? Yeah. Mm. You could do that. And just leave the 12 and that would look pretty cool. Yeah. And put it on some very heavy cardboard. I think that would look very nice as a clock. I have Disney clocks here. No, I was thinking just a clock in the center, no numbers. I'm not going to write anything because you actually know when it's like this, so you don't overdo it. So you can simply just make some marks. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. You can do that. Maybe I should see if I could get a clock inserts, or you can make it like a decorative. Oh, thank you, Anastasia. Yeah, I know. Mm, absolutely not. Absolutely not, Emma. Nope. Nope. So, nope. Hmm. I would be pretty tired of having somebody to. I would have kicked him out. Sorry. Hey, Jean. I can assure you, if he keep doing it, I'll give him a kick. Yeah, I can assure you. Thank you, Jean. Yes. And I can assure you, I mean, nope. And I just dried my plate. See, this is my sandwich plate. Okay, you're a messy artist and he's a tidy scientist. You know what? Oh, you know what? I have a person here in my house. I like warm butter, butter that is easy. We eat real butter here. Let me give you an example. My son, when he left home, or my friend, he's here, he like cold butter. So what we have done, instead I have to argue, for example, with when my son left home, that he keep complaining I put the butter in the cupboard, and I keep complaining he put it in the fridge. So what we simply did was we have 2 packets of butter, one for him, one for me. That means when we got a packet of butter, I cut it into half, and then I have my butter bowl, and he got his, and he could put his butter into the fridge, and I could put mine in the cupboard. And the same by the seat at the toilet. I mean, yeah. So that's how we simply do it. Yeah. And I mean, sometimes it little things that you have to sort of figure out, but we solved it. Thank you, Emma. And he wants. I mean, I like my rye bread. I like to have it in the fridge. He didn't want cold bread. Okay, when we got a packet of bread, half it up, half in the cupboard, half in the fridge. Okay, was it for me, Clara? uh, yeah, you can keep it in the cupboard. Yes, you can do that. Of course, it won't last. It can do that. And I have never had problem with it. Of course, you don't have to put it in the sun, but it's a little shadow. If you keep it in the shadow, you can, yeah. So I use Danish salted butter. It is made for hot storage, of course, to, yeah, be in a cupboard. And of course, you don't have a kilogram. You only have a half a packet that you can eat for about 2 weeks. It can be so. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Your mother-in-law. Yeah, it's Danish. I mean, it's something you do. Um. Yeah, contrast. Yep. Oh, that's nice, Anna. Yeah, and Clara, 35. Yeah, yeah. And just put it in a, like a closed container. And 29 years for you, okay? That's great. You know what, Emma? That means you and your hobby, you know what you should suggest? That he take a weekend off without you, meet with the guys, put an old sweater on. I don't have one. I don't have one. I have a friend, um, but not that sort of friend. But I have chosen not to have one. Um, Sometimes I have a friend that's homeless. He come and stay with me for some time in the winter. So I haven't found anyone. There are no good men here in Denmark. I can assure you. Nope. I no. Oh, thank you, Anna. So yeah, men are babies. I mean, it can be hard to live with another person, Emma. I think. I think you know what. I would suggest you sort of tell him when I get tired of having my friend, homeless friend, or sometimes I mean, send him out on a holiday, buy him. Does he fish? Because then you can simply buy him a ticket to a fish boat for 2 weeks and ship him off, and he can be together with the guys, and you can sort of have 2 weeks for you. I mean, sometimes it's because you need a break from each other, and sometimes it is like when you're pissed off or tired, you have a habit to let it out for the one that is closest to you. I mean, if you could skip him out to some of his friends, right? He could get rid of something there. Okay. Oh, that sounds nice. Kansas. Because you also have to remember something, Emma. It is, I mean, you have children. I mean, you forgot your husband. You have a child that demand all both of your attention. When have you been out having a solo dinner with your husband where it have only been you and him? Because sometimes it can also be that, I mean, he might be frustrated that the child take all your time, and he sort of gets, I mean, you two need to get on a date together, and where it is only you and him. Yeah, and it might be one of the reasons why, I mean, he gets, we call it tiki. And then you start to argue. Okay, you call it whiny. Whiny. Okay, yes. Wimpy, whiny. Yeah. Maybe just the two of you on a cafe. It doesn't have to be expensive. Just say, okay, listen, sweetheart, you and me, we are going to a cafe, having a good cup of coffee, or I mean, you can meet at the, well, right? Nothing to be sorry about. Emma, you have nothing to sorry. Just spit it out because you need to have it out of your system. And I think it's Hugo, Emma. That's what we're doing. We are Hugo, right? So that's okay. It doesn't need to be here in Denmark. We save restaurant food cold, and that means one of these stands that sell hot dogs. Invite him out for a hot dog. You don't have yeah, I need to do you have hot dog stands in US like we have in Denmark, like little shops where they make these hot dogs? Because yeah, okay, yes. Then Emma, and yes, you like to go to coffee. Yeah. or you can make your own thermos with coffee and take two mugs and yeah, go to the local park and sit and have a sandwich. Yeah, it could be so good for both of you. Yeah, give him a surprise. Oh, that's Brenda. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Kansas. Find a friend that has a child and you can switch, like where you can trade if you can look after my son. Yeah, so I think it would be good for you. Oh, Eva. Yeah, spoil him. Yeah, make him make your wishes come true and let him believe that's his idea. Yeah, it can be sometimes, but you know what? Sometimes there are groups on Facebook or where people have children with autism that sort of make and of course it has to be someone for your son. Yeah, a support group. Yeah, yeah. Try to talk with them because I am so sure there's more like you out there, maybe another mother that have the same problem, and you can support each other. And sometimes also these that have children. Yeah, that's right, Kansas. You have to speak out. I mean, open up. I mean, don't be ashamed. Yeah, Good morning, Marina. Yep, we having hygge. Marina, are you going to see what I came up with yesterday? Yeah. And I got the napkins. Okay, it's a Halloween, yes. And we got some coffee, and we have already hygge. And hopefully, Emma, you got something to think about. Take your time, sweetheart. Okay? And also remember to take care of you, Emma. Okay? Mm, you're having coffee? That's good. You are so welcome. We love you, Emma. And are you going to see what I did? I sort of cut him down. I made two of them like this, where I simply cut it here, place him down, up, and as you can see, too, it gives a touch to it, like this. Yes. Here, and as you can see, I found some red here, a little heavier. No, Kansas, I am using, and I'm keep losing it. I'm using 4 strings of, I take 4 strings of ordinary sewing cotton. And then I'll put the red crocheted here. Yes, when I make a crochet like I have done with another one. Where did I put it? You know what? I think everything is hiding from me today here. As you can see, it's like here. As you can see, I have double crocheted here, 2 strings, tied it up underneath. And that means I have 2 crocheted strings going through. So you can actually put little things and bits into it. And what I have done is just taken a crochet like this. Yes, I am. This I have crocheted on, but this I am going to stitch on the blanket stitches like this. Yeah, but I don't know if it's too much, or I think it's look good. Of course, I need to have the stitch in and sort of like that. Hello, Lisa. Yeah, but it depends on who's asking. So you can also put a black on it or any color. Hello, Selma. But Marina like red. Yes. And we got Sherry. It's okay, Lisa. Don't feel sorry. Yeah, but I do have here. I have see. I also have that red here. I don't know if you want that. But as you can see, I also got that one. But yeah, yeah, because I started with this and say, nope, I like that one. So yeah, it's to fate. So as you can see, I only made a short tryout. And as you can see inside, I have given it some metallic gray to shadow down. So it actually matches the rocks here, as you can see. And you can actually see the difference. This is pure black here. I have sort of metallic silvered inside, because you can actually see now it's matching the night. Yes, I have Kansas, because it is actually like stitching in real leather. So I left I am going to coat this like this so you can actually see the difference. Um, and thank you. No, I started to do that, but let's just say laziness won here. So, and as you can see, I first make a double up and make it 4 strings like this. Oh, that's long time, Marina. Yeah, it's a long time ago. Yeah, sometimes you can remember, refresh your memory. Yeah, you have a good night nap, Brenda. Yeah, it's true, Telmer. Yeah. I like sewing, stitching, uh, mixed media, and yeah, fabric, everything. I like to try everything, and woodwork, cardboard work, and I am going to make a trolley cart um, with 4 shelves on it. Out of old cardboard boxes, recycled wood, and a glue gun, paint, and yes, and I got some cheap wheels from my local Aldi. 8 wheels, $10, and 3 boxes at Lidl. So that's what I am going to make. I like flower making. Yeah, anything. See, Kansas, I already been there. I already been there. And I already got the materials. Uh, and I found some old from an old bed. Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, I mean, if you see my channel, I mean, I am a jack of all trades. You don't see me do the same thing over and over. I mean, I sort of make different things, like my little chest of drawers, or I mean, I'm everywhere. You can see me sewing, you can see me crochet, you can, I mean, if you girls have something you want me to try or explain to you, you have seen, please do. I mean, I am a multi artist. I do everything. I mean, I even built my own Sweden uh, bench here. I have luggage. I mean, I have like storage under my Swedish couch bench here. I have built my own bed so I can have storage into it. I mean, I do a lot of, yeah. I mean, sometimes I mean, I find things that is broken and I fix it, and yeah, I paint it up and do stuff like that. I don't think I even have a piece of furniture that actually, I mean, is bought like it is, or I mean, I got some free chairs from IKEA. Other way, it's like okay, and I sort of find things, or if I like to have a basket. As you can see, I have weave them out, make them out of newspaper. Like these baskets. Can you remember? Yeah. It's yeah, Kansas. Exactly. I mean, if I have to survive, I have to sort of use all my creative mind and think out of the box and say, okay, is it possible for me to be able to make it myself? It's sort of, I mean, free stuff is brilliant. I mean, the most things I get cheap and color and yeah. Yeah, me too, Kansas. I mean, now suddenly it's the in things to do, right? Before people were thinking I was crazy because I sort of, I mean, yeah. Um, but people have found out it's actually cool what I'm doing, right? And save a lot of money. I mean, recycle, upcycle. Yeah, don't spend a fortune on things. Um, no. So, and now I need to figure out to save some garbage. I mean, yeah, exactly, Kansas. Yeah, you really do that. And you know what? It's chill today. I feel so, I mean, woo, happy. It's cold. It's not, it's only 26 degrees, so I feel so happy. It's low, normal. Yeah, so I'm going to enjoy the chill air. Oh my god, it's enjoyable. It is horrible when it's too hot. I can assure you, it's not fun. So, but girls, I have been on for almost 3 hours. Oh, I hope so too. And I need to be constructive, do something when I am capable of doing it. Um, yeah, so I can get some order here in my clutter. No, I am going to start now. Kansas, it's 17:27. That means it's 5:30 here in Denmark. And when I'm done here, I'm going out and do it now. And yes, And I am going early to bed tonight, so I'm not sure I'll be on later. I don't know. It depends how far I come with my project. If I think it's worth to show you girls what I have built, I'm going to do it so I can show you girls, see what I just made. Or I am going to put it in the group. But for me, it's early bed. Yeah, it is. So, and see if I can sort of get into a good routine again to get early to bed. Yeah, exactly. That's what I also have in mind, Kansas. I think it's a good idea. So, and I have the appointment about 10:30 at the doctor's. So I like to be rested and yeah. So, yep. But I have really enjoyed our hygge here. I will do that. I can assure you, because it's really I can't do like this if I do like that. Are you kidding me? Oh, Susan, yes. You're moving, and oh, and then you'll be in bed for a month. Prayers your way, Susan. And I am going to make a little video, Susan. And I'm also going to make a little video so you can see how I place the napkins. Yeah, it's very exhausting to move. I can assure you, we are going to send you prayers. And as I said, always, I'm sending you positive karma your way and wonderful thoughts. So I'm going to do that. And you're welcome here in Catherine's Creative Kitchen Hygge. So you're welcome. Yes. So, and I am going to show how, because I have tried to spend 1.5 years in bed after I got a stroke. So I know exactly what it will say, that you can't do anything. You can't even wash yourself. You are dependent on people to help you change your clothes. And I can assure you, girls, that is not, that is, I mean, that is not, that, I mean, that is so humiliating to me, that also suddenly you used to be able to do a lot of things, and suddenly you I mean, the frustration that you can't do what you used to do, it's pretty hard. It is. So, yeah, it is very frustrating. Yeah. Yeah. It's not nice. Oh, that sounds good. Yes. Oh, thank you. Yeah. So I enjoy my hygge with you, girls. And I am also going to show it's it sounds good, Susan. I'm glad to hear that. Yes. So I am sending hugs for all of you. Almost 3 hours. So you are so much welcome, Kansas, and thank you for joining me and listen to me and have a hygge. So bye, lovely ones, and remember to take care of you too, right? You are important too. So we have to be nursed too by ourselves. So have a great day. Love you all. I love Purple Hearts. So I will have a nice day. Bye. And thank you for now. Yes, mamas, I will. So hugs and kisses. And see you later.